Hey everyone, it's me, the Noobus, and we're here doing a vlog instead of gameplay. For various reasons. I'll go into it later. Um, I'm just kind of gonna ramble on for a little bit about life and things. I mean, it's been like a month since I really released, well, a month since I did a vlog, but I've been consistently outputting videos for like the last month or so. I think I've actually had 4 videos in a row on schedule. Oh my god, it's a fucking miracle, man. And so I feel like I can take a cheat week for extenuating circumstances and, get things out. I promise I'll try and make it up to you next week. I'll see if I can do a double feature this next Thursday, which is the 5th of May, since I'm not getting something out this week. And I'm sure I'll go on about that here in a minute. I don't want to like repeat myself, but I know I'm going to. So let's start. So how have I been lately? I've been good. Things have been better than I thought they would be. Important life events. I got in a car accident like 2 weeks ago. Totaled my car. Fucking sucks. But we've got that worked out now, which is the main reason why there was a bit of radio silence. It wasn't that big of a deal, and I was fine. Other guy was fine, just car damage. But thankfully, I have a new car now. Well, not a new car, but a car. So it works. It's actually rather nice. But other things. If you don't know, and I know I haven't said on this channel, so you probably don't know, I work with the developmentally disabled for just over 40 hours a week. Well, most of the time 30, but up until and then through May, 40, like just over 40. It's actually really fun. I enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would. Whenever you are job hunting, you're like, oh yeah, working with the developmentally disabled, you're like, I mean, sounds alright. But I actually really enjoy it, It's really fulfilling. What else? I have a vacation coming up here in just over a month. I leave Wednesday after work on the 1st of June, and we'll get back sometime before the 10th. I have no idea how I'm going to get videos ready for that, because I'm really bad about getting videos edited in advance. But I'll find something. I'll make it work. Okay, then let's just go on to why there's not an actual gameplay video today. Right? And there's just this, me rambling. As I mentioned, I work just over 40 hours a week, which means I only get 2 days off a week, as opposed to the 3 that I would normally if I were working a 30-hour week. And so it's given me a little bit less time. I don't have Saturdays to work on things anymore, which, I mean, it's not the best scenario, but I can still get videos typically edited Thursdays and Fridays, which are my days off. And so what happened is that typically me and my fiance Cassie, whom I'm sure I've mentioned, I mean, she's been in videos, but Cassie, we typically one of her days off is either Thursday or Friday. And so we'll, you know what I mean, you're in a relationship, I make sure that I have the days that we share set aside so that we can do stuff, because, I mean, who doesn't like to do stuff with their significant other? And so typically it's been Fridays, which has left me Thursday to edit and output a video, which works great. I mean, I can get video editing done in a couple hours and then upload it by like 5. Not a big deal. However, last week her day off was on a Friday, and so this week it's switched to Thursday, and it has, for the foreseeable future, she'll only get scheduled out like a week or 2 in advance. So at the moment she's gonna have Thursdays off, which means that I haven't really had time to edit anything, because again, I work 40 hours a week, so Saturdays and Sundays are basically off limits for me video editing, because I literally work a 12-hour day. I work from 9 in the morning until 9 in the evening. So I mean, it's not that I could find time after work to get it, but I'm just wiped. So I typically don't. And so Monday, Cassie had day off, so before I went into work, because I go in at 3 on days that I don't work a 12-hour shift, she was off, and so, well, I mean, typically, after my normal shifts anyways, it's 9 o'clock, Cassie and I are both home, and we just kind of chill, do whatever, and since we share a computer, because I'm still slowly getting mine fixed, don't worry, I'm planning on getting it fixed sometime after I take my trip in June, but we only have one computer, and so I feel kind of bad about video editing when we're both here, because I mean, she doesn't mind if, you know, I mean, we both watch Twitch and stuff, so we are more than okay with watching the other one play games and just kind of being together. However, and I don't blame her for this, watching video editing, not entertaining. Not entertaining at all. So it's completely understandable for her to not want me to, especially when we're sharing a computer, because then she can't use the computer, and so she's just kind of stuck either reading manga on my phone or watching me video edit, and that's not entertaining. And so typically after 9, we just kind of chill, watch YouTube, maybe watch something on Netflix, you know, just a couple things, or play games together or separately with the other one watching. And so I typically don't video edit after 9 unless she's working until 10, in which case I only have like an hour to video edit, which really isn't enough to get anything substantial. And so on days that aren't Thursday and or Friday, I'll drop her off in the morning, because she typically goes in anytime between like 10 and 4, you know what I mean? If it's, assuming that she doesn't work like a very, very short shift, she goes anywhere time between like 10 and like 1 in the morning. And so that leaves me anywhere between like 2 hours and like 5 hours to video edit. And so she was off yesterday, so we chilled and did a couple things, which is fine, you know. I'm down with doing a couple things before work. And so that leaves me only today and tomorrow to video edit. And she went in earlier today, 10:30, and it's about 2 o'clock at the time I'm recording this, about an hour before I go in. She doesn't. Okay, so typically if it's feasible for me to do so, I will go for her lunch break and bring her food just to be together, because, again, a couple things. And so I had 2 hours before I brought her food, and then now 2 hours after I brought her food, and then tomorrow I have like 2.5, which really, if you video edit, you know that really, I mean, I can do it in 6 hours, but my attention span admittedly isn't that great, and I'm also really slow at video editing, and I'm still learning Lightworks, because Lightworks is very, very complicated. If you've used Lightworks, you'll understand what I mean. And there's a high learning curve, and I'm still kind of learning the nuances and details of what I need to do to make things go faster. And so video editing takes me a while, especially when I have 4 hours worth of footage, and I have to sift through it all, and then I have to find music if I feel like I need music, and it takes time. And so I don't really know how much like I could get done in the only like 4 hours or so, or 6.5 hours that I would have to video edit. And so I figure that, and since I have Friday off, I'm just going to video edit Friday, and then maybe a little bit early in the week tomorrow, and try and get you out 2 things, because she works a 9-hour shift on Friday, and I can get a video done in 9 hours, no problem, plus some extra hours early next week. So me getting out 1, even 2 videos for next Thursday is completely doable. Me getting out a video this week is a little bit less. And so I figured that since I've been keeping good towards it, and I did say them, I promised that I would give you a video of some kind once a week. And so, I mean, I guess technically a vlog is in fact a video. I feel like I'm totally fine, right? And so I feel like me cheating a little bit on a video and not releasing gameplay, but just releasing a short-ish vlog is fine, right? You know, you'll cut me some slack. But yeah, that's kind of been my thought process for the last 3 hours or so. It's like, oh man, I don't know what I want to edit, because I have, right now, I have Honeycam recorded, and it's about an hour and a half, it's an entire run through, and then I have more stream highlights to do, and that's basically it, I think. Let me double check. Right now I really only have Honeycam and stream highlights, so there's a lot to sift through. I cut a lot from both, because Honeycam really isn't that interesting from a gameplay standpoint, and really I don't talk that much in my videos. In the raw footage, I mean, obviously, whenever I cut it down, I make sure I get the sections where it's more entertaining and where I'm talking more versus the actual raw footage, which is with especially with Honeycam, is a lot of me like, man, this is really fucking boring, because Honeycam's it's not the most engaging gameplay if you've ever played it. And so right now, those are my two that I'm definitely going to be getting out sometime in the next week or so. On top of that, I also have something I'm doing Thursday. It's a role-playing game called Everyone is John, with some friends online and Cassie. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to record it. I'm going to see how it goes. And we'll go from there. See if it's something that would be entertaining to edit. And I'm sure it will be, because when you get me, Cassie, Michael, I haven't really talked to Emily much. He was, for the record, Michael is I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, Michael is my best friend, and Emily is his significant other, whom I haven't really spoken much to, because they're comparatively new, and I moved to New York in June, and I really haven't been able to keep in touch with Michael and the rest of the people from Hobbs as much as I'd like to. And then we also have Brandon, who will probably join, and then Nicole. So that will be fun. And I think it's going to be really interesting, because whenever you get us all together, things get weird, man. in a good way. It's really funny. So I'll probably record that and then see how it goes. But I don't know how entertaining the gameplay of that's going to be. We'll see how it goes. It'll probably just be highlights. So, and then I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I really wanted to do. I kind of wanted to do, I'm not sure, well, this is more of a personal thing. I want to try Weaver Dice, which is, if you are unawares, I recently finished a very, very, very long serialized web novel called Worm. And so there is a role-playing game made by the creator of Worm that captures sort of the feel of the series. And so I plan on running some of that with a friend of mine. And I don't know if that will be something that I want to stream, or if that is something that I don't want to stream or record, for that matter. It may not be interesting. It's really going to be trying to me figuring out how to play more so than like something for entertainment, so I don't think I'll record it, but we'll see how it goes. And then other than that, I'm going to do more Last Word, of course, and I'm still going to continue to stream. I'm going to try and record more, or I'm going to stream more Dark Souls 3 and edit that down into highlights. I save all my recordings on the computer, so I have them. I just haven't gone through them. But I've streamed a couple times. I'm not sure how well that will go. I mean, there's times when I'm completely silent just because Cassie sometimes falls asleep, and I really don't want to wake her up, because that would be rude as fuck, and I'm not that kind of guy. So I think that's it then. I've kind of just rambled on for it's about 17 minutes raw footage. So I think that that's enough for me to get to splice together something. Thank you very much. You guys are great. Thank you for watching. My name is Danubis. You guys are awesome, and I am out. Peace.